Right now, though, on to definitely a story that's going to make you smile. In a community facing a lot of financial and social challenges, children nowadays need to find their bearings, to discover who they are, decide what's really important, and also to know how to move forward with their lives. Very, very important. Now, helping them get there are a dedicated group of people at James House in Hout Bay, and we paid them a visit.
What started as a soup kitchen and children's shelter now runs programs to help them cope emotionally with behavioral issues, school attendance, and to reunify families.
The aim of James House is to provide best practice services to all child and youth care. It's about an intervention that can change lives. The first boy that was taken into our care, his name was James. And soon we realized that there was more children out there on the streets who need a place to stay. And that is how the organization existed. But the name of the first boy was James. And that is where we got the name James House from.
So the programs that we offer the youth is the best program. Because we have one on the primary school that caters for 12 to 16 years old. And then we have the same program running on the high school that caters from 13 upwards. So the BEST program is an acronym for Building Emotionally Strong Teens, and it's a therapeutic program based on the schools. So we recruit 20 kids per intake, so it's 10 girls and 10 boys, and then they go through an intensive therapeutic process for 6 months, and then thereafter they go into the aftercare program for an additional 12 months that is less intensive.
Well, the BEST program is one of the most amazing programs because they help at least 20 boys and 20 girls a year to gain confidence, to gain that self-esteem that they've lost, to nurture them to be the persons that they can be.
It helped me at home and at school. It helped me to listen to my mommy. It helped me to do my homework. It helped me to change my attitude.
The program has helped me to be a better person and not to do bad things, and not to do or be a conflict to another person or another person to conflict my life.
So by focusing on the behavior challenges, we also allow our learners to experience other learnings through this. So some of the learnings would then be that they learn to respect self, they learn to understand themselves and why they're going through what they're going through. They learn to communicate better with their peers. There's a better understanding of how to communicate with adult figures, so how to appropriately engage adults, how to communicate better with staff, even to understand the academic staff better through the program.
Changing the lives of orphans, vulnerable youth and their families could only succeed with the involvement of the people who make up this community.
We have a very good foothold in the community. The community respects James House as an organization. The community have a very high thought of James House and the work that we do, because we believe in whatever contact we have with any person in the community. Our aim is always to serve the community in wherever we can help. If we can't, we will refer to an adequate service provider that can provide a service that can help that family member, that normal person in the street, his child, his husband, his wife, whoever it is what might have a need that we can cater, that we make sure we help there. In society itself, there's lots and lots of broken families out there. And this is part of our work, to work with these kinds of families, to restore families to a unit where children can academically move forward optimally, where they socially can integrate with society, and where they can live just a normal life.